Dave Portnoy is no stranger to controversy. As the founder of Barstool Sports, a company that has become a major player in the sports media world, Portnoy has never shied away from sharing his opinions, whether they're about sports, pop culture, or any number of societal topics. His no-holds-barred approach to commentary has made him both a celebrated figure in certain circles and a divisive one in others. The latest person to feel the sting of Portnoy's sharp criticism is none other than Beyoncé, one of the most iconic and influential figures in modern music. Portnoy made his feelings about Beyoncé's halftime show at the Christmas Day NFL game clear when he took to social media to voice his discontent. Performance, which took place at NRG Stadium in Houston during the intermission of the Ravens vs. Texans game, was a moment of celebration for Beyoncé fans around the world. But Portnoy wasn't having it. As Beyoncé serenaded the crowd with her rendition of Cowboy Carter, a series of country tunes that showcased her versatility as an artist, Portnoy couldn't resist sharing his thoughts. His criticism of the performance was blunt, to say the least. "Lost," Portnoy declared, implying that Beyoncé had lost her way as an artist and that her performance lacked the magic she had when she was with Destiny's Child. This comment was a direct jab at Beyoncé's evolution as a solo artist. For Portnoy, it seemed that the Beyoncé of today was a shadow of the star who had once dazzled audiences as part of one of the most successful girl groups in music history. He offered little elaboration, but his statement was enough to set the internet alight. For Portnoy, this latest take on Beyoncé was hardly surprising. In fact, it seemed like part of a long-running pattern of dismissing her work. In February 2023, Portnoy took to Twitter with another controversial opinion declaring Rihanna-Beyoncé not particularly close. This statement was met with intense backlash from Beyoncé's legions of devoted fans, who are known for defending their queen at all costs. The Beyhive, as Beyoncé's fanbase is known, quickly mobilized, flooding Portnoy's social media with critiques and calls for him to retract his words. But Portnoy didn't back down. In fact, he relished in the attention, responding to his critics with a defiant tone that only fueled the flames. Christmas Day halftime show was a significant moment for Beyoncé, one that reflected both her artistic versatility and her ability to continuously reinvent herself. The performance featured her riding onto the field on a white horse, an image that immediately captured the attention of viewers. From there, she launched into a series of performances, singing country-inspired songs that paid homage to her Texan roots. This unexpected genre switch showed a side of Beyoncé that many fans had not seen before, a more down-to-earth, rustic side that contrasted with the high-octane, pop-driven persona she's known for. Performance lasted around 13 minutes and featured a series of guest appearances, including Shaboozey and Post Malone. Each guest brought something unique to the table, with Malone's appearance adding a hip-hop flavor to an otherwise country-heavy set. But perhaps the most heartwarming moment came when Beyoncé's daughter, Blue Ivy, made a surprise cameo on stage. Blue Ivy's appearance was brief but touching, adding a layer of family connection to an already emotional and powerful performance. For many viewers, this halftime show was a triumph. Critics and fans alike praised Beyoncé for her ability to blend genres and make country music her own. The performance wasn't just about the music. It was about Beyoncé's ability to capture the moment, drawing on her roots while showcasing the breadth of her talents. This was not just a performance, it was a statement. It was Beyoncé reminding the world that she was not just a pop star, but an artist who could take on any genre, any challenge, and make it her own. But for Dave Portnoy, none of this mattered. His disdain for the performance was evident from the moment it started. As he watched Beyoncé belt out her tunes, Portnoy took to social media to express his thoughts, stating that she was lost without Destiny's Child. This comment felt like a slap in the face to both Beyoncé and her fans, suggesting that her solo career had somehow diminished the magic she once had as part of the famous girl group. Portnoy didn't elaborate much further, but the message was clear. He didn't think Beyoncé had it anymore. This is far from the first time Portnoy has shared his less-than-flattering opinions about Beyoncé. His previous comments about Rihanna being superior to Beyoncé made headlines and sparked outrage among the Beyhive. But even though he has a history of criticizing the pop star, there's a sense that this particular moment hit harder. This wasn't just a throwaway tweet or a passing comment, it was a direct critique of one of the most high-profile performances of the year, and it seemed calculated to stir the pot. Beyoncé, however, is no stranger to criticism. Over the years, she has faced a range of criticisms, from accusations of plagiarism to questions about her authenticity. Yet, despite the naysayers, she has continued to thrive. Beyoncé's ability to navigate the often toxic world of celebrity while staying true to herself and her art is part of what has made her such a lasting and influential figure. Her fans, known for their fierce loyalty, have always had her back, and this latest criticism from Portnoy only seemed to strengthen their resolve. While Portnoy's comment may have ruffled some feathers, it also revealed a deeper cultural conversation about the role of halftime shows and the evolution of artists. Over the years, halftime performances have become a major spectacle, with artists like Beyoncé, Madonna, and Lady Gaga taking the stage to deliver larger-than-life performances. But not everyone is a fan of this shift. Some people, particularly sports purists, feel that the halftime show is a distraction from the game itself. For them, the focus should remain on the athletes, not on the entertainers. Portnoy's remarks seemed to tap into this sentiment, as he suggested that Beyoncé's performance was less about the music and more about her own ego. This perspective, however, misses the point of halftime shows in the modern age. In today's entertainment landscape, halftime shows are as much about the spectacle as they are about the music. Beyoncé's Christmas Day performance was a prime example of this. It wasn't just a concert, it was a carefully crafted visual and emotional experience that tied together music, family, and culture. By incorporating country music, Beyoncé made a bold statement about her ability to transcend genres and bring people together through music. At the end of the day, Portnoy's opinion is just one among many. While his followers may have rallied around him, Beyoncé's impact on the world of music and entertainment cannot be denied. She continues to be a trailblazer, constantly pushing the boundaries of what it means to be a global superstar. Her halftime show was a testament to her ability to evolve and adapt, showcasing not just her talents as a performer but also her depth as an artist. And while Portnoy may not be a fan, the millions of fans who rallied behind Beyoncé's performance speak volumes about her lasting influence. For Beyoncé, this criticism is just another chapter in her storied career. She has faced scrutiny before, and she will no doubt face it again. But if history has taught us anything, it's that Beyoncé is never one to back down from a challenge. Whether it's on stage, in the studio, or in the face of criticism, she continues to stand tall as one of the most influential and powerful figures in modern music. Her performance on Christmas Day was just another example of why she remains at the top of her game, regardless of what critics like Dave Portnoy have to say.